Lord, you are the one, and I thank you, Father. You're everything to me. You're all I need. Blessings overflow, and I want to thank you, Jesus. You're everything to me. You're all I need. You're giving me new life when I thought it was over. You never turned your back on me. I was the one, and I'm so sorry, Father. Thank you, Lord, for all I really need. Lord, it's been so long since I've been happy. I drown myself at times with my own tears. He said, don't be sorry, just learn to trust me. Through all things good and bad, I'm all you need. Testify for me, L. Jack. The blessings overflow, and I want to thank you, Jesus. You're everything to me. You're all I need. You're everything to me. You're all I need. You're everything to me. Thank you, Father.
flesh and steel are one, drying in the color of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime argument. Nothing comes from violence, and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall, like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall, like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. Blood will flow when flesh and steel are one, drying in the colors of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument, but nothing comes from violence, and nothing ever could. For all those born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall, like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall, like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. Fragile, fragile we are.
I think we're gonna have some fun here tonight. What about you? If you're feeling good, put your hands together just like that. is a funky little jam. It's called Honey Dip. Here we go.
Tell me what's the vibe?
I can tell your love is so unreal to me. When I look into your eyes and see, yeah, the realization that you're down with me. From one to one, it's you and me, yeah. Baby girl, you got it. Show all about it. So won't you come and be with me, yeah. Just can't deny it. Ain't mad about it. Ooh, girl, you set me free. One chance, love. Talking real love. One chance, love for me. Certified love. Confirmed from above. Anyone can plainly see. I'm so glad that I can say I got you. I know you feel the same way too. Certified is just the way it is. From one to one, this love's so true. Yeah, baby girl, you got it. Show all about it. So won't you come and be with me? Yeah, just can't deny it. Ain't mad about it. Ooh, girl, you set me free. One chance, love. Talking real love. One chance, love for me. One chance, love. Certified love. Confirmed from above. Confirmed from above. Anyone can plainly see. You are my true love. Yes, you are. Certified love. The only one from up above. Yeah. One chance, love. Talking real. Talking real. One chance, love for me. One chance, love for me. Certified love. Confirmed from above. Anyone can plainly see. Anyone can plainly see. Yeah. One chance, love. One chance, love. Talking real. Talking real. One chance, love for me. This is one certified love. Oh, confirmed from above. Anyone can plainly see. Anyone can plainly see. Oh, love, one chance, love. Oh, certified love. Oh, certified love. Yeah, yeah. Certified love. Da 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 ba da ba dum bum. Certified love.
tell me. I just want you to show me. Heard everything before, and you got me clinging on a jagged skin. Too late to communicate. And can you read between my lines? Promises you can't keep straight. I think it's time for you to realize that. Show me what I need. That you are straight shot.
Let me give it to you. I won't hold back. Let me free your mind. Let's release at the same time. I don't need nobody else. They can't make me feel like you do. The way you hold me, the way you kiss me, the way you squeeze me, the way you wrap yourself around, the way you hold me, the way you kiss me, the way you squeeze me. Here we go.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of the Indie Live Spot, and we're very excited today to for the show today because, for one, we have our girl Grizz. She's back. She made it back, and second, we have our featured guest, Michael Fields Jr. is in the house. Help me welcome Michael to the show.
Hey.
Michael, man, welcome to the show, man. Thanks for hanging with us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very excited about having you on today. You know, we very excited about an event that you're going to be actually having later on this year, which is not very far in September. The Jazz on the Green, and yes, so we're very excited about that and everything. And then also we just want to get to know you, man. You got some wonderful music, man. I've been listening to you for a little while, and so I'm just really excited about having you on the show today. We just actually played one of the tracks right before we came on, "Love It Road," which is very nice. That whole CD is just off the chain, man. Really like that. Yeah, man. Really like that, and we definitely want to let our listeners and viewers check out some more stuff a little bit later on in the show. But we just want to talk with you and welcome you and just man, thank you for being here. And you know, I guess for starters, we'd just like to find out a little bit of story on you, man. You know, where you originally from and how did you end up here in Oklahoma, of course, and stuff. You know, kind of hit us up on that, man.
Okay, yeah, I'm originally from a small town in North Carolina called Roland, North Carolina. It's so small I can't tell you how many people there, but it's not many. We have one stoplight, one way in, one way out.
Wow.
I don't. I miss the food. Let me say that.
Okay.
But just grew up there, moved to another city, Lumberton. My parents were pastors there, so preacher's kid, you know, I had to learn how to play. You know, I started out on drums. My father's a drummer, and my mother's a vocalist. So I started on drums, and then when the keyboard player left, I had to learn how to play keys, and so forth and so on. So pretty much rooted in church music and stuff, and in church, and just kind of grew up. Went to college in Ohio for a few years. Played with televangelist Rob Parsley for a bit, playing organ for him, and then moved from there to Tulsa, to ORU, and so at my time in Tulsa, ended up playing organ at Wayman Tisdale's church, at his dad's church. And so I ended up connecting with Tiz there and some other, and then started playing for Eldridge Jackson. Is another.
Yeah, Eldridge.
We know El. Yeah, I started out. That's how I got into it, really. You know, I was playing bass for Eldridge Jackson, and so you know, it kind of started out. I went to college for recording engineering and stuff, music technology. So I just got into recording and recording myself to practice, just getting better with production and all those things. And just a few years later, just kind of started putting a few things out, and people started liking it. So I was like, well, maybe I should take it serious. And so here we go.
Very nice.
Well, didn't you say earlier when we was talking behind the scenes there that you got married to a young lady from Muskogee? Boy, the Oklahoma girls are bad, boy.
Yeah, I did marry one from Muskogee. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You gotta watch them girls. Them girls in Oklahoma, they're tough.
Yeah, they're something else.
Yeah, they keep you right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, definitely, man. Like I said, I was very excited to hear about the Jazz on the Green coming here, and and I was able to actually check out that virtual one you had
Okay, yeah.
here just recently, and I really dug that. Even though it's just virtual, but I mean you guys did an excellent job on it. And you had some very very nice artists on there. I really enjoyed
Thank
that.
you, thank you, thank you.
So so
Try
this
to make the best of the pandemic.
yeah.
No, that's right. So what got you into doing this jazz on the green? This festival, right?
So, so I have a entertainment company, Waterfront and Rock Productions. So I've been doing events in the city here, man, maybe 5 or 6 years, and I would have an event I do every year called Tulsa Jazzy Nights, and so basically where they would come in. Um, and dress up kind of 1921 style, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm.
So just kind of moved on over to this. And so just wanted to do something outside. So
Very cool.
Okay.
So
Very-
this year's lineup, how did you come up with, how did you figure, well, I'm going to try to get these people, how did that all work out that you got? Well, tell us the lineup, and then how were you able to contact them and get them to say yes to come?
well, I've just traveling and just building relationships with other people, with them, just different artists. I've always brought acts to the city, so it's just ask them what their price is. It's just business.
Mm-hmm.
And just got them to come on. I wanted to kind of diversify the lineup stuff and get some ladies in there this year. So that's just what we did.
Mm-hmm. Very
Okay,
nice.
can you tell us the lineup? Let the people know.
Yes, it'll be Phil Denny, saxophone.
Phil.
Love
Then
Phil.
Yeah.
It'll be Jasmine Gent.
Jasmine.
It'll be
He's awesome.
bassist Daryl Williams,
Ooh,
Daryl Williams.
Adam Hawley, and then
oh
myself.
wow.
Right. Now you just named a few of them that like the Phil and Jasmine and who else was it? We had quite a few more on the show here. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're great artists. Great to work with. Phil's been up to. He has a jazz series that he has up there in Lansing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called La Petite or something that he does. So I played that, and so we just trying to keep everybody working.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least sound like you keeping it moving.
Yes, sir. Trying to.
Yeah. Joyce.
You got it
You up, girl?
right twice.
Joyce just being.
In the hot sun. I was letting y'all have it.
You're still recuperating from the hot sun, huh?
Yeah, it was hot out there.
I bet.
Yes.
Supposed to be in the 90s today, so.
It is. And we just got out of the 70s, so.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I said, have this festival in May next year. We need a guarantee that we were not going to be cooking.
So
Exactly.
So you anticipating a lot people to jazz on the green? Anticipating quite a few people.
Yeah. So at Guthrie Green, the park there, from about maybe 1,500 to 2,000 is what we're expecting to be there. It's kind of just a gathering place downtown for people to come and bring your kids and all of that. So it really, with everything going on and everybody being locked up, everybody's excited to be outside and excited for live music. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of number. It may be more than that. So
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Absolutely. Now,
Oh, and real quick, Gary, real quick before I lose the feed.
sure.
Rod Williams, Michael tells you hello,
Timothy runs hello.
and well, he'll hear you, and he also says that
Fine.
that you guys still have a track to put out.
I'm waiting on you.
There you go, Rod. You heard it.
Do it on over.
Yeah, I'm supposed to hook up with Rod on Tuesday, but since you hear me, Rod, I'll give you a call on Thursday, and then you can come out to
Maybe.
the airport.
Maybe.
He's gonna tell you what to do, Rod.
Wow.
I'm gonna call you, and you're gonna come out to the airport. You hear me?
Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
Don't answer.
That's
Michael, you see how they do me?
Yes, sir. I got
What
you.
if
I hear
I'm
you.
thinking? They do me like this all the time. I don't even catch a break.
Oh, poor Papa Smurf.
fun. And then you call my name. I'm like, go ahead, bag. You got it.
Oh, and the bad stuff.
Yeah, you got this. But you're talking about the business side, Michael, since Mac wants me to say something. You're talking about the business side. What on the business side of music, what would you say is the hardest thing about being an independent artist? Since you're not only a musical artist, but you also coordinate events, from what I hear. So, what is the hardest thing about it all?
On the music side, I start there. Being independent, I have to pay for everything myself. I don't do music full time, so I do work and do other things as well. So just it's very expensive. I mean, recording. I have my own studio, so that cuts down a lot of the costs. But doing features, it just everybody has their prices, and
right.
So that, and then radio promotion. Every time I put a song out, people they're not putting me on the radio because they like me. I got to pay for them to hear the song first.
Right.
So with a promoter and all of those things, and so it's taxing. I've been doing it about 7 or 8 years, but I believe in myself and I believe in my vision. So it's just something that I'm just taking it one day at a time. And as far as on the entertainment side, that's very taxing. So even like doing the festival this year, it's completely 100% free. We're not charging anyone to come in. You're not charging tickets or any of those things. So even that to work with the local businesses and business owners, getting sponsorships and grants and stuff. It's hard work, and especially being a black man. Just being honest in America.
Yeah.
I'm not a rapper. People think I'm a rapper, and you have to explain we're not. We're
I
not
know.
rappers. So
Right.
so just
A rapper or an athlete, right?
yes, or a football player. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
So just building fruitful relationships with businesses is hard, but having each event makes it easier. So
Now, is the event gonna be? You said it's gonna be downtown, or it's gonna be in the Greenwood area?
it's gonna be it's Greenwood will be a couple blocks over from there, so it's completely downtown. It's the road is Reconciliation Way, but all of that Greenwood is literally just a couple blocks over from there.
Oh, okay then.
It's all connected.
Yeah, that's a new street there, cause I used to I used to work at the drugs down there part time, and drive up from Oklahoma City up to there, and was on Peoria. I think it's a CVS there now. I think.
Okay.
Peoria. Yeah, because Greenwood was just right there. So yeah, used to scour all up through there and everything, and got in the history of the Black Wall Street. What happened and everything. Plus, I got a friend he's got some homes there, but he's up in Virginia. His daughter is still there and everything. But yeah, man. So how everything went during the on the 100th year of Black Wall Street? How did that go?
It was great. It was a lot of celebrities there. There's a lot of unity. And for me, it's one of the things that we don't see a lot of in Tulsa amongst the black community. So it was a lot of unity and just there's a lot of happiness, and like I said earlier, it just seemed very magical. Full of life. But it was great. It was great. All the concerts, John P. Key was there. PJ Morton was there. Then a bunch of the local artists was there as well. So it was great.
Yeah.
Well, we was hearing that that they was gonna cancel it that day because of some white supremacists or whatever was going on. Do some disturbance.
Yeah. It was that.
Right.
Yeah. They still had it. I know there was John Legend was supposed to come and didn't.
Right.
So, but I believe that was some other things. I don't think it was because of the white supremacy stuff. So.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're bold, but they aren't that bold.
No.
No.
Yeah, because it was all on the news, the CNN and all that. So about what they was canceling and they're not coming in.
They ain't coming down here.
No.
But the president, he still made it there.
Yep, he made it, and I think President Obama was supposed to come, but he didn't come. So, but President Biden made it.
He did make it, yeah. Well, it turned out all right. I guess I'm just hoping everything work out with the restoration in the 09, because it's still, besides you had those 3 that was old that way up in their hundreds, they still got other grandkids, great grandkids, and stuff like that. And plus, they was still pulling up corpses and stuff.
Yep.
They still are. And my understanding, which, like I said, I'm from Oklahoma, that the highway to go across that,
244, yes sir.
244. So you just think it's some masses up under that highway too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when did you find out about all of that?
I guess it was a couple years ago. I've heard about it, but going to ORU, I was on the south side.
Right.
So I didn't really hear about as far as the north side of Tulsa. I only went out there to go to church. And so it's been a few years ago. I never really knew.
Yeah.
So but it's been a few years since I found out. But I'm still learning stuff more, just now more in depth. So with the centennial just passed. So.
Well, yeah, because a lot of people still didn't know because they didn't teach in schools and things like that. But since you're a transplant, I figured that you probably knew somebody had to tell you besides 2 or 3 years ago of what went on in that city.
Nah, they pretty sheltered over there at Oral Roberts. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, you would be sheltered there.
Yeah, and I wasn't from the city, so yeah, we literally stayed on that side of town.
Yeah, but the missus brought you on that side of town.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh man, crazy, right? So Michael,
Yes,
so let's talk a little bit about some of your music projects and things, because I know that you had some more CDs too before this one collection of music that I had personally bought, but I know that you have some other recordings, and then you also do some producing for other artists too. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, my original my freshman record is Mr. Fields, kind of my introduction. Then I do a love series. It's called Love on the Bottom, where I do a bunch of just R&B covers, love songs, and did some stuff where me and Julian Vaughn did a feature together on there. Marcus Anderson, Phil Denny, a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I have a volume 1 of that and a volume 2. Then we did On the Move. It's my sophomore record.
Yeah.
So my new record, It should be out. I'm debating on releasing it this year, but most likely it'll be next year. It's the big top for my song that just went out, Get Up On It.
Yes.
So I'm excited about this record. This new one. It's got it's really good. It's a really great record. So far, I have Adam Hawley on this record.
Nice.
So me, Daryl Williams, and Blair Bryant did a bass collab on a song.
Oh man, I know that's gonna be good.
Yeah, did an old Quincy Jones remake, Secret Garden. I know y'all familiar with that.
Oh yeah, yes.
Did it with basses though.
Cool, real cool.
Yeah. So looking forward to it. So be on the lookout for that. 2021, 22. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
You gonna make us wait that long?
I'm gonna drop one more single. Yeah, I'm going out with another single here.
Long enough. Then you said 2022. I'm like, oh, you're gonna make us wait that long?
Yeah, I got one more single coming out in September, and yeah, if I, it's just because I'm dealing with the festival. So if I didn't have that going on, I wouldn't go ahead and release it this year. It's just a lot. So
Yeah, and I'm surprised to hear it because as far as the festival goes, because that's one question you already answered. I was gonna ask you about, what are the ticket sales are gonna be and all that kind of stuff, but since you expanded on that, so is it kind of set up to like where people just bring their lawn chairs and set
yes,
up?
Sir. You just bring your lawn chairs, bring your blankets, and just see where you want to sit.
Top spot, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, if I'm able to make it, I don't want to sit around with that crowd of people. I want to sit behind that stage.
You are.
Give me strength.
Yeah.
So I can meet and greet.
No, so you can meet and stare.
That too. I know you're gonna have vendors out there also, aren't you?
Yep, we have vendors. There'll be food trucks there as well. So
that's good.
I mean, you have to coordinate all of that as far as the acts, the artists that are coming on, and have to deal, to get them to come, and then as far as getting paid and all that. Then you still have to do the promotions for advertising, and then you have to still get your sponsors to help with paying the artists, paying for the promos because those aren't cheap, and then having to also coordinate food trucks. Yikes!
It's a lot of work.
Did you ever get into the casinos to help you out?
So I am waiting on Osage. So hopefully, I did get a presenting sponsor, Bill Knight Lincoln here in town. There, and so hopefully Osage comes on. So, but good news is, I'm way over my goal. I'm over halfway to the goal. So.
Oh, good. Very good.
Well, that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing.
I'm breathing a little
bit easier.
Yeah, man.
Real quick, Ray. Carmen said, so you can eat and greet.
But that too, Carmen.
And Rod said, don't forget to bring your chair. The squeaky chair.
No, Rod, I'm gonna leave that chair at the house. But I got one I can roll around. I can just sit down and roll in the sit.
But you can do this one as well. Roll.
Exactly.
Yeah. I had to put up this other chair, and it's so daggone. I'm talking about this. The seat is hard. Plush in there.
Michael, I do have a question, because when I heard of you from Dallas Jazz Series, that you're a bass player, but now I hear you play organ and keyboard. How many instruments do you play? Drums?
I do drums, keys, bass, do a little bit of guitar.
Okay.
That's about it, though.
That's about it. Wow.
Oh, that's it. And do you sing too?
I do sing a little bit, just a little bit.
And where are you walking at?
Because you told us you're PK, and you can't be a PK and not sing.
Exactly.
I'm
brother sung, and my whole family. So
Yeah.
I don't like to sing, but I can. So
And amazing, I bet he has the best voice. People who like that, oh, I don't sing. And then they open their mouths and you go, really?
And he's a baritone. And he's a baritone too.
Yeah, I'm singing on some of the records. You just don't know it's me. So.
And you don't put it in the credits either, right?
I do, but a lot of people don't read the credits, so.
I do.
Yeah.
That's why I like to have the actual CD so I can read the liner notes.
Yes, ma'am.
You will read it. But I'm one of those people. I'm sorry.
And I want to know who produced, who played what instrument, who wrote the song, and
Right.
the whole 9 yards.
Right.
The only time I'll look at the credits if I'm like, wow, that's a bad bass player. Let me see who that is.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I love the sax on this. Let me see who that is. This is awesome. That's when I'm looking for detail.
Yes, ma'am.
And yes, ma'am. Oh.
Now
let me ask you, where are you?
You just interrupted G.
Well, that's all right. Let him go.
I said, where are you?
I'm at work.
In the building.
Oh, you at work? Okay, I said, what is he doing? He walking around. He at work. Well, you got it like that. That's all right.
Oh yeah, it's pretty lax.
Yeah. So what you do?
So I do security on the side. That's what I do. That's my hustle.
That's your hustle. Oh well, hell, you got it made then. You ain't doing nothing no way. Walk around every 2 or 3 minutes to see what's happening. That's it. Sit back down, right?
Okay, man.
Sit back down.
You had something to say, right, Gary?
Yeah. Sissy. Ray trying to get it all up in the men's Kool-Aid over here. So.
I'm a working man, so anybody know me,
Add some sugar, some more sugar in there.
But no.
Instead of vinegar.
Yeah, but no, Michael. What I was gonna say was that the CD that we've been kind of featuring some music off of today, on the move. You actually worked with a few people on there. I noticed you had like Ben Tankard, and there's another track I think with Walter Beasley and stuff like that on there.
Yeah.
Very nice, man. And then also we have been playing. I guess it's probably the latest single, I think, and I think if I heard you right a while ago, it's going to be on with the new one, the one you did with Marcus Anderson, to Get On Up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Get up on it. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah. So, how did y'all come together on that particular track, man? That's a nice one. I'm gonna play that one next.
So me and Marcus do a lot of work together. Do a lot of brainstorming, throwing songs. I produced a couple songs for him. So Marcus and Donald Hayes are my favorite sax players. I like to hear those two guys.
Yeah.
But Marcus does a lot of my sax tracks for me. So
okay.
I just kind of wrote the song, and I just sent it to him like, man, I need some sax. So
yeah, very good. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and play that for our viewers, and then I'll pop off probably another one or two off the other collection, and then we'll come back and pick up from there. So everybody, just keep it locked right here, and we'll be right back. And if you just tune in, we are talking to Mr. Michael Fields Jr. He's in the house. ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we was just jamming to some great music from Michael Fields Jr. And in fact, that track you just got through hearing was "Shake," and I remember that, man, from the Gap Band when they used to do that, man. That was my jam, man. I love that. And then also, and then right before that, we were also playing.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. You got it, Grizz. And then before that, well, no, that was it. Let's Ride, and that was the one. That was actually the one that was featuring Ben Tankard and stuff.
Right. And the one before that was Get Up on It.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Ben Tankard. Oh, Heavenly Vibes. Years ago when I heard that, that's when I just fell in love with his music.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah, great guy.
How long you been knowing Ben?
Well, now it's been since the album, so I guess about 2 or 3 years now, 2 years or so.
Yeah.
Had a friend connected me with him, and
Oh, he's awesome.
He is good.
cool.
His music in my list. I'm like, love his music.
Definitely. Well, cool, man. So after the you get past this festival and everything, you're gonna be you got some other things in the in the works, I guess, as far as that goes, as far as your music stuff.
Just finishing up the record. Well, actually, I'll be done with the record this year. But I started a non-profit a few months ago, called Keep Music Alive Foundation, and so basically what we'll be doing is just trying to just getting instruments for kids who can't afford to get instruments, so there'll be different levels to it. But getting instruments for kids, scholarships for students, music scholarships, and then just doing more community-based events and stuff, but incorporate the kids with it. So that's kind of the number one for next year. The number one goal for next year to get that up and running all the way. So
man, that's a great thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know what I think would be cool in Oklahoma, in Wall Street area, Black Wall Street area, is to have the Gap, like Charlie Wilson and the Gap Band, come through and do a big show. I just think that would be, because we know what Gap stands for, and you know what I mean. I think that would be nice. I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, Bonnie's gone,
right?
So, Wilson's not here anymore, but yeah.
Okay.
So Charlie was supposed to be back for the centennial. I don't know what happened with that. So
yeah,
those guys are kind of hard to get. So.
Oh, another question I had also. Did you get to do any work with Wayman Tisdale before he left us?
So very minimum. Because when I was there playing at his church, that's when he ended up getting the cancer.
Okay.
So he moved first. So I started playing. I was playing organ at first, and I started playing bass when he moved to California. Then that's when he fell. Then he came back. So his time back, the last couple of years, there, just dealing with that and stuff. So
right.
But it's very minimum. There's a little bit of work on the documentary and stuff when they were filming that. But and then Eldridge Jackson, his record. Eldridge Jackson was the last smooth jazz artist that Wayman produced. Another Oklahoma artist. So very minimal. Time got to
yeah. Sure enough. Very good, man. Well,
I think Wayman was the one that said that a bass could be a lead instrument.
He made it popular. Stanley Clarke was the first one that did it.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot.
But Wayman made it. Wayman mainstream. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary, okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I was just gonna ask him, Michael. So your introduction to the bass instrument, when did that actually happen?
Ooh.
His church needed one.
Yeah, so I actually at the time I was playing for Rob Parsons, so I was doing organ then, and I just kind of picked it up. So it was kind of around 2002, and then I got to Oklahoma in 03, and I was bored on campus. Number one, moving to Oklahoma, it was nothing to do.
Right.
So I got more serious with it then and stuff, and so yeah, I want to say around. I've always been around it, but I've never just
went out
played
full
it
out.
I started taking it serious around 2002.
Man, that's awesome, man. You sound like you've been doing it for many more years than that.
Thank you.
Right, because Dallas as a bass player, and then I hear about all your other talent. That's how I heard about you, as being awesome. Because Ron with Dallas Jazz Series had nothing but great things to say about you.
Yeah.
And like, Joyce, you should have been here this night. I said, well, you gotta come here. Now last year, I didn't have any bookings on New Year's Eve. Nobody called me. Nobody called me. I was like,
home.
It was weird, wasn't it? Because the holiday season is our best season as a performing artist. And then last year was like the crickets. That's all we heard. So, but we make everything good. How do your parents feel about all your talent and all your success?
They're very happy for me, very excited. Took a little bit for my father to catch up. But he's excited now. My mom, that's my biggest cheerleader, so she's happy about it. He's happy. We one thing they taught me was vision growing up. So they see the vision, and a lot of my vision and stuff is still and connected heavily to my parents, even though it may not be in the church or whatever. But even for my event company named Waterfront and Rock Productions. Waterfront and Rock was my parents' ministry name that they had.
Oh, yeah.
So just kind of kept that going. So they're family, they're all excited. They believe in me. So.
Oh, of course, and I'm not proud. But going back to Water from the Rock, is taking from the Old Testament when Moses brought water from the rock?
Correct.
Okay. All right. I was just wondering about that.
Yes, ma'am.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
And now that I know that you heavily, your foundation is in the church, and I've asked other people who play in the church as well, brought up in the church playing music, because about 11 years ago when I decided to come back into music, I was told, well, we church musicians shouldn't be playing out in the world. And I'm like, but the usher works out in the world. Sometimes go to work. Well, you can't get prayer at your jazz club. I said, you can't get prayer at Walmart either.
Yeah.
About that. Maybe you've never had anyone challenge you with that topic, or it may not have been an issue with you, but in some of us it has been. How do you feel about that?
Oh, well, my father was against it, to start out with, and so and just in church, so it's always been that. But it's like everything else. Music is a form of healing, and music is a form of ministry in itself. So music is the only language that is universal across the world. It reaches Christians, it reaches Asians, Africans. It's the same all over the world. And
you better preach.
Even in the Bible, music is, when Saul was dealing with his demons, David played to run the demons out and all those things. So, music is for everything. You use music for, your meditation, music for your spiritual journey, music for love, music for praise. So even for me, on my main albums, I always You know, I do love songs, but I also do kind of gospel songs on there. So like on my last record, I just did a remake of Jesus I Never Forget with Bishop Carter Pearson
Ooh.
on there. So just try to get for everyone, you know, wherever you are at in your journey or whatever in life, you know, musically. So.
Well, you know, my thing is that if you can't handle playing out for the world, then just don't do it. Because, but I don't have a problem with it. I still maintain myself wherever I play. Uh, but lately, that was just when I was first coming out. But lately, I have not heard any. Because even today, my gig was at a church, but it was out in the yard, like a little festival. They want to start a festival for the community, and I played secular music. They loved it. They had a great time. So I think that now it's more acceptable. And even you didn't find trumpets and saxophones in church. If you didn't play keyboard, that was it. Maybe drums and then bass. But so I think people are understanding that. But I think when I said hey, you can't get prayer at Walmart, I think a few people understood that some of us got to go to work. You have a side hustle. You go to work. Even one church I used to go to, the pastor worked in the school system where they not even read the Bible to students. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
that, like you said, music is an international language, and you don't even it will speak to the heart of a man or woman in a powerful way that they won't even know. You know what I mean? Because you are a man of God. So I don't care what kind of music is coming out of you. It's already anointed, and it's gonna touch people. And I think it's almost like an undercover angel type thing. You're able to reach people in a way that's not all in their face, but your spirit will come through. So I think because I mean, Ron raved about you so much that how awesome you were, and it's like, I hate you weren't here this night. I'm like, well, maybe next year. Next year didn't happen for obvious reasons. So, but I hope you come back to Dallas.
Yes, I hope they have me back.
Oh, all the things he said about you, it was just so weird. He's talking because he was talking about, Michael feels this and that, and then I see you're going to be on the show. So I'm so happy to meet you, and I can't wait to tell him.
Yes, ma'am. Tell him to bring me back.
I will. That's what I meant, right?
Real quick, from Carmen Bruner.
Oh yeah, Miss Carmen.
She said, "Michael, proud of what you're doing and sharing your amazing talent."
Oh yeah, thank you, Miss Carmen. Thank you for working with me. Miss Carmen was on my Christmas record. We did what did we do? Christmas Time is Here. She has a beautiful voice.
Yes, she does. She does.
She does. We love Carmen.
I'm like Tony Braxton. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Beautiful person. Great person.
Sultry voice. You just can't. It is like, oh, okay, keep going.
It is. It's very nice.
Impeccable.
I love her version of Fragile because that was one of my favorite songs from Sting. I love it.
Yeah.
She does it. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, keep going. Just play it again, G.
That's how I felt about Maxwell, this woman's work. I'm like, I made my husband go buy it. I said, you need to find that CD. I heard it on the radio. I'm like, I gotta hear it again. It's just some music will do that to you. So
yeah, it does. Hey, Michael. Also, I wanted to ask you also because I think I was, amongst doing some promoting stuff on Facebook and things, and I think I ran across your page and I noticed. I thought I saw something posted where. Do you do like a sit-in on a radio group of people on a show or something with radio?
Oh yeah, yep. We do a show here in Northwest Arkansas on days.
Okay.
Called to Get Down. So yeah, it's another venture I'm getting into.
Yeah. So, very cool.
So it's pretty cool. Good thing going on. We've been doing it for a couple now. So.
All right. Very good. Is it something that that we could actually check out online as well, or is it?
Yeah. So actually, there's so on Oklahoma, Perry Publishing,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Perry.
Yeah, Mr. Perry. Yeah.
So they have an app. So there's an app streamed by Perry,
Okay.
and the station that it's on is 105.3 Kiss 1340.
Familiar with that? Yes.
You can just you can do that app. Stream is free.
Uh-huh.
Sundays at 12 o'clock, 105.3. You just scroll over to that station on the app and you can check us out.
Okay, cool. I will definitely do that, man.
Yeah.
You said Perry. Now, who is Perry?
Perry,
So
he's Perry Publishing. He's the one that he has many radio stations across Oklahoma.
30-something stations
Okay.
across
Yeah.
the U.S.
Oh,
Actually. So
Yeah.
he has a couple stations in Oklahoma City. He has one in Tulsa. Then here in Northwest Arkansas as well. So then I know he has country music stations and other stations across the U.S. So black business, black radio company. So
Yeah.
And to find the app, how would we search it in our Play Store?
Streamed by Perry.
Streamed by Perry. Okay, that's why I was asking how to find it.
And Perry retired yet? His son probably took over Kevin.
Yeah, I don't know if he's retired, but Miss Kevin's been doing it, my entire time I've been in Oklahoma. So we, before I started doing this, I had a band and we used to do all of their anniversary concerts, in Tulsa and OKC. So I know Mr. Kevin, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he is. He really
Okay,
is.
I have it, y'all. I don't know if I can get this. I can't see my screen, but it looks like it's streamed by PPB as in boy C, PPBC.
Yep, that's it. So,
Media Hosting Ltd Entertainment. Okay, that's it. Okay, got it.
and the station that we're on is 105.3 Kiss 1340. I know Tulsa has one as well. So we are on Sundays at noon. We're on
Sundays at noon. Okay.
Sweet.
You're just so versatile. Very diverse.
Oh yeah, we, got my hands in a few things. I try to stay busy and productive, and I try to stay around productive people. So.
Well, that's. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to play the station. I got the app.
Yeah, it's a hip hop station, but we're doing more of the heart and soul music. It's something that we're trying out, and the goal is hopefully we can expand and connect Northwest Arkansas, Tulsa, and Oklahoma City with the show. So, we're trying to work it out. So we'll see what happens.
Awesome.
Okay,
So y'all, evidently the station that must be in Russellville, right in that area, because it's got to be close to Oklahoma.
In Fayetteville is where we're at.
Fayetteville? Okay.
Fayetteville.
All right. You took the question right out of my mouth back. I was like, okay, so what city would that be?
Yeah. So
No, I was just thinking, since he said Northwest, I was thinking it was more closer to Oklahoma, Tulsa, through that area, like Russellville and up through that way.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I
like
was mostly thinking.
Northwest. It's an hour north of, hour and a half north of Tulsa.
Right. It's not that far.
Okay, gotcha. Because my sisters lived in Arkansas for, I like you, she met a man there and left. But oh gosh, it's probably been over 40 years since she's been there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice in Northwest Arkansas. It's different. It's a different place. It's very nice.
Right.
Very nice.
So you drive up to do the show and stuff like that?
So actually, I've moved from Tulsa. So I've been in Northwest Arkansas now for 8 months now.
So you working in Tulsa, but you moved to Northwest Arkansas, right?
No, I work in Northwest Arkansas. You thought I worked in I live in Northwest Arkansas now.
Oh, okay. Nah.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
okay.
all of my music business and my entertainment stuff is all I still continue that in Oklahoma. I'm based out of there.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay, okay. Then, well, there it is.
Yep.
We learn something every day, Joyce.
Yeah, you pull everything out. You better guard. Be careful
I,
with Mac.
I did name my album "On the Move" for a reason.
I know that's right.
That's right.
You know, you can be anywhere and do what you need to do these days. So
Yeah,
But
Right.
that's
you know what?
that's
So
true.
what do you got cooking in Fayetteville? Any jazz events or
actually, yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on down here. I mean, it's actually more progressive than Tulsa is.
wow? Okay.
So you have. I played at this venue a couple weeks ago called the Momentary. They have a very big. It's an art museum,
Hmm.
big art gallery. But they're the sister company to another company here, Crystal Bridges. It's another big thing, and so
Mm-hmm.
it's just a lot of music going on here. And they just had the Fayetteville Jazz Festival here. Miss Carmen was just here, so
Okay.
in there. So I'm behind the scenes on some stuff here,
Mm-hmm.
but it's definitely, like I said, very progressive. Arts and music is huge here. You have a lot of, the Tysons. Their, corporation is here.
Mm-hmm.
Walmart is here, and it's just, they're really backing a lot of music, making a lot of music happen here. So
That's great, man. I have to definitely check into this.
Yeah.
Um,
What about Little Rock, Arkansas, the capital city?
Little Rock has some things going on. I'm not connected there, but we do have some friends down there. Rodney Block, I don't know if you guys familiar with him, he's a trumpet player. He's there and he's doing a lot of stuff.
Oh,
If you ever check him out too.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, again, I know Little Rock is. It's not that. I don't think Little Rock is not that progressive at all.
I think they are.
I don't think they are.
Mm.
You know.
Well, you
Because,
have to think about Arkansas. The population of Arkansas is probably the population of Houston or Dallas, the entire state.
Yeah, small.
You know what I mean? But some powerful things came out of Arkansas, powerful people.
Right.
I should say, came out of Arkansas. So, big things come in small packages. So, but I forget the population of Arkansas. I remember checking it out. My brother-in-law brought that to my attention, actually. He said, we don't have that many people here.
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's really okay. Like I said, the most largest corporation there is Walmart and Tyson Food.
And Tyson Foods.
You said Tyson Food Corporation's there in Fayetteville, right?
It's Springdale.
Springdale.
Okay.
Mhm.
You can smell that chicken everywhere, huh?
And then you have Hot Springs. Hot Springs is
Yeah, Hot
Well,
Springs. Then you got Eureka Springs, just a little bit north of here. That's nice too. I've done a jazz festival there. I played one there. It's pretty nice too.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
look,
down in Hot Springs, you go off. It's around the mountains. You have to go off in the mountains and all of that. Yeah, shoot, we was down there one time without the fire. Shoot, I went to the hot springs and got in the water. But I'm talking about that mineral water. But I tell you, it felt pretty good. I done it all, boy.
yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
well, that's good.
Oh.
So, go ahead, Matt.
But the only thing I haven't really done in Arkansas is go out there and in the diamond fields. They got some diamonds down through there. That's coming down 30. And,
Okay.
you got where they can go out there and cultivate some of them diamonds out the ground over there.
You gotta let me know where
And,
that's been there yet neither.
I know that's right.
Maybe I come out there.
Arkansas was a baby. I've never heard of the diamond fields.
They got a diamond field there. It's a diamond field there
Huh.
in Arkansas.
Which actually makes sense on the tags. They got the Diamond State. You just taught me something. So.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, people do go out there and it's you know where Hot Springs is, right?
Right.
Yes.
I think it might be a little back from Hot Springs or going forward towards Little Rock a little bit more before you get to what's that town that Clinton was born at? Can't think of that town, but it's a diamond field there in Arkansas, and it's
Okay.
right down. It's right down 30.
Okay.
I'll be darned.
But I'm sure it's heavily guarded. I mean, you just can't go there.
No, you pay a price to go in there and dig. You go in there and pay, it's a part. You go in there and pay, I don't know what it costs. It's not much. You go in there and dig for diamonds. And people go out there and find them yellow diamonds.
Wow. I didn't know this.
Me either. But
News to me.
because if they were real diamonds, they would be getting themselves.
George, they are real diamonds. They ain't out there sprinkling the yard with diamonds. There's diamonds out there. They ain't sprinkling that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Michael's like hunting. Years ago, my husband said, I'm going hunting with some coworkers. Now, I know what hunting was with my dad and his brothers. They went to a field that was where they plant animals there. They say, okay, what do you want? They may have wild animals from Africa or, not domestic, but, whatever they want to hunt. I said, I'm not no wild. It's you know what I mean. That's
well, you got those parks or safaris as they call, where you can go here in the States somewhere and hunt for the animals. They got those. But
yeah, they plant them there. It's fenced in, and you pay a fee, and you go look for those animals, and you might get one, and you might not. And I don't like killing animals for game anyway. That's not my thing. My father, they went hunt. We ate what they got.
That's different.
Well, y'all look it up. Look up Arkansas diamond field, and they are real. They ain't sprinkling with diamonds now, and they not fake diamonds. These are real diamonds.
So you get to keep them if you get one.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll find out.
I need a drink.
You be able to keep them. When my wife, when we was living, I used to say, Stella, we're gonna stop by here and go off in this diamond field, pay the little fee, go out there and get us some, some them little trials, what you do planters with, and go out there and get on their knees and just get digging. People out there digging all the time, and people are finding those diamonds.
It's interesting.
And what's the value of these?
Like a real diamond. Big diamonds, Joyce.
How was that laugh, Michael?
These are real diamonds.
Well, Michael, if you go to the field, find me one, please.
I got you.
I just want one. I'm good with one.
No, I tell you what, Michael, go to a music festival there too. Tell me one.
Well, just look up diamond fields in Arkansas.
I'm ahead of you. I found it. Crater.
Yeah, you already in there, huh?
Yeah, I saw Crater of Diamonds State Park. It looks
That's
like
what Rena put in the chat room too.
What's that?
Rena put that in the chat room. She said Crater of Diamond State Park.
Yeah, I just found it.
I'll be darned. Wow.
Well, let's go on a field trip.
I guess we all learned something today, didn't we?
You wanted to or not?
I wouldn't tell you nothing that I knew that wasn't so. I wouldn't tell you that.
I don't know about that, but anyway. You're right. Well, let me ask you this, Michael, because I know we're winding down. Dying, y'all. So, am I hungry? But anyway, tour. Is there a tour coming up? I know you're busy with the festivals and everything, but
so we haven't, I haven't tried to get back out on the road at all. Just being
okay.
I've just been so busy with just the things here. So I mean, hopefully, you know, hopefully, I'm not gonna say that I won't be back out, but I mean, it's not on the agenda right now.
Yeah, he got a lot on his plate, bro. He got a
Yeah,
lot.
that's why I said, well, you. I almost didn't ask you a question after you said all that, but you will come back to Dallas, right?
Yes, ma'am. Hopefully.
All right. Let me talk to Ron.
Man,
Let's get you back.
bring me back.
Since he's been ready, you should have been here while Michael was here, Joyce. Blah blah blah. I said okay. You know, I think a lot of since I like what you're doing because even through COVID, you found ways to make it work, and that is really beautiful. And then maybe now you found so many other things to do. You don't need to tour anymore. You know.
Doing the fest. So and here's the thing, being an independent artist is so hard to be taken serious. Number one, and then for me, I've had a brief run. I used to play for Peebo Bryson back in
Tell us, age.
for a couple years. So doing the Soul Food Festival and all that stuff, and getting a chance to be out on the road. It's not what it's cracked up to be. What people think it is or whatever. So, for me, I can make that same money here and go home and sleep in my bed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Spend time with my kids, and then so at this age of my life, with me trying to do smooth jazz, it's hard to be taken serious with that, and to get on a lot of the big festivals. So, and that's kind of my approach to being taken serious. I work with so many bigger smooth jazz artists, because they weren't gonna call me to do a feature, so I'll pay you to do a feature. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then so with the smooth jazz festival, so instead of begging to get on somebody else's festival, I create my own festival.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Right.
I love it too.
See, that's when rejection is a blessing. Sometimes we, I'll just say me. I'm like, I'm like you. Dang, it's so hard. And why can't I? Well, create your own.
Right.
Create your own.
Now, is this the? How many years have you done this festival?
So this is actually my second year, but this will be our first year out in person.
Mm-hmm.
So last year will be our first year, but COVID happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is our first year in person. And what was you gonna say?
No, what I was gonna say is that once you got those people that's doing the sponsor, but if they like that, it's gonna grow from there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I've had a lot of sponsors from my previous events that I do, my Tulsa Jazz Nights and these other things, because I bring in artists too. So I had sponsors last year that still sponsored it, and it was virtual.
Yeah.
So majority of those people came back. So I've proven to have a good rapport with people here over the years. So people trust me, and I always seem to deliver. Thank the Lord for that. So.
Thank the Lord.
God's favor speak for you. Let God's favor speak for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I know you're so well.
Okay.
Come on, Jill. I need to have her say, and the church said, well. Wait, Gia.
Got one time today.
No, it's gonna rain. I swear it's gonna rain.
Rain for a week out here.
It has been over here. I feel like I was in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I need this rain to go away for a while. I want the sun for a couple of days at least.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Huh?
Yes, Henry, I'm back, definitely.
Did I say this already? It's so good to have you back, Gris.
It is. Hey, good to have Grizz back. It really is.
Yes, we were all missing you. It was like, it felt awkward. Well, Gris normally does that. So what do we do?
Yeah.
well, I didn't miss her. I had to call her.
Yeah, that's how much you missed me. You called me.
I hope she give me a hard time, I guess. Right,
Right. Well, man, Michael, dang it, man, it's been a pleasure having you on with us today, hanging out
Sure,
with
thank you.
us, and we're definitely gonna be checking everything you do out, and I'm definitely gonna be down there at that festival coming September. That's September 4th, so that's gonna be on the Labor Day weekend.
Mhm.
So I'm very excited about it. Of course, that's my birthday week because my birthday's on the 6th.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
So
I,
that's a nice present for you.
yeah, it is. So I'm actually working. I'm working on trying to get a caravan of folks to come up that way. So
yeah, y'all come on down. It's gonna be a fantastic time. Everybody's booked. Everybody's deposits has been paid.
sweet.
We,
Awesome.
we are happening.
Yay. Yay, yay, yay.
And that's what I like to hear. Deposit no, on the musician side. Deposit.
Deposits have been paid.
Hey, yes.
Checks
Look,
have
I
been
know.
signed.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Flights have been booked. So
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
rain or shine.
And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, every one of those artists are just top,
Yeah.
top,
Great
man.
Top notch, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it'll also be streamed virtually too. So
Oh, cool.
that was the thing from last year with that was streaming it live. So it will stream live this year.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Don't forget to tag me on that so I can actually tune in.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
can watch since I know I won't be able to be there.
Yeah.
So if you're on like the Jazz on the Green page on Facebook, that's where it'll be broadcast from there, and also on my YouTube channel. So
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll have to find you on YouTube. What's your name on YouTube? Michael Fields.
yeah, Michael Fields Jr. It's Michael
Gotcha.
Fields across all platforms, and Jazz on the Green. It's
Sure.
Jazz Tulsa. 'Cause there's another one out there, but mine is Jazz on the Green Tulsa.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't know if there's a technology like you can live stream where the person can attend and build their avatar and sit in the crowd, so to speak.
Okay, yeah.
It's really, I had a guy from California ask me, I didn't know, you know how some people you just know them and they just say show up and you do. I created my avatar and I sat in the audience. You could even speak to the people on the stage, if you will.
Mm.
So it's technology. Yeah. If you're interested, let me know and I can connect you with them. I can't show you, but I can connect you with them and you can see that. And it's really cool. I tell everybody about it that does live streaming. If you want to know, you schedule an appointment with the guy, and then you have to download something, and then you can do that. And I think for your show, that would be amazing, and it could be another stream of income as well. I don't know what is free, but you know what I mean. What you decide to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, ma'am.
let me know, okay?
Yes, ma'am. We'll do.
All right, yes, ma'am. You're so nice.
That's a southern thing, that's for sure.
Well, I'm so
That's the country in it. Yes, ma'am.
true too. So
No matter how old you get, you still have to respect.
That's right. That's right.
because I'm South Louisiana country, if you know what I mean. And so when I hear that, I just smile. I'm like, oh, I don't hear that a whole lot, But anyway, because you're not gonna hear from Mac. But
No,
did you see his face?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just me. I'm just me, Michael.
I think Jerry's
All
trying
you
to.
can be.
Okay, Ray. You want to before we get out of here, you want to tell everybody about you're going to be actually leaving for your trip. Your trip got canceled this past week. You were supposed to actually been gone.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to have been gone, and so they held me up at the airport on Tuesday. So I took this one test, which is, they call it the rabbit test. It was a suffice form. So they said I have to take this this PCR test, whatever it is, to go out of the country.
Okay.
And I asked them, I said, well, since I'm in New Jersey.
Oh, you in your Jersey?
No. When I get to New Jersey, will I be able to do the test? And now you got to do the test. You have to have an appointment. So they set me up with a place. I had to pay $200 and something to do that, and I wasn't gonna do it. I said, I just called and checked around. So I got it through CVS right up the street from me, about 5 minutes from the house. So I'm gonna do that Tuesday, Monday, and come Thursday at be at the airport at 12:15. I'm out of here.
All right.
I am out of here.
Well, good deal. At least all that preparation wasn't for nothing. So.
Right. Too scary.
Boy, I tell you, they had me hot as fish grease, G.
Oh, I know you was hot.
Well, you know I was.
I know you was.
Yeah.
All right.
But,
Yeah.
So,
everybody.
what
Hey,
I looked
Michael.
up is the test for COVID, isn't it? That's the test for COVID before you leave.
Well, I done had one test for COVID. You know, they call it the rabbit test. This other test is for COVID, but is when you're going out of the country.
Yeah.
That's okay. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, it's time for us to wrap things up. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
complicated.
we'll move
Okay.
on.
Well, I wanted to take this time to thank Michael one more time before we drop out of here. And Michael, man, keep doing your thing, man, because you are doing a lot of big things, and yeah, and we definitely look forward to this new CD project when you drop it as well, because I know it's going to be off. I know it's going to be live, and you'll have to come back, man. Tell, you know.
Yeah, anytime. Let me know.
Okay. And definitely be looking forward to seeing you guys there at the Jazz on the Green. Definitely going to be there for that. So.
Yes, sir. I'll be out in the crowd. So come and say hi to me.
Well, sure will. We sure will. And one more thing before we go. Do you have? Well, for one, I guess you might want to tell everybody how they can kind of keep up with you as far as that goes. Do you have a website and stuff like that?
Yeah. Everything is michaelfieldsjr.com. That's my site. It's michaelfieldsjr.com. Social media is Michael Fields Jr. So I lucked up. I got it all. It's all one thing across the board.
All right.
Pandora, every Spotify, everything. iTunes, Apple Music, Michael Fields Jr.
There we go. All right. Very good. All right. Well, I want everybody to have a great weekend, and please join us here next week, same time, same place, for our next guest. Next week we can have Joyce. Tell us.
Oh, we have Terrence next week. Terrence.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to be a show. He's a producer and writer, producer, composer, and I collaborated with him on one of the tracks that has just been released, and I'm excited about that.
Oh, nice. Okay. Very good. Okay. And let's see, Ray and Grizz, you got anything you'd like to say before we leave?
Well, I just hope if I can get on over there. I don't know how it's gonna be situated for us internet go, but I got me a hotspot. But if I'm able to get on, I'll be on from Tanzania, Africa. And if I can't, I'll see y'all within 30 days.
Thanks for the warning.
See ya later. Bye.
Oh my gosh.
I'd like to say, Michael, I can't wait to tell Ron that I met you and you were on the show. It's amazing. But I want to know, if you don't mind, do we have to wait until 2022 to hear the Secret Garden remake?
If you just email me and I shoot it over. I'll let you check it out. It's not a problem.
Thank you.
Forward it to me, Joyce. Forward it to me as well.
And I will say, you asked me earlier about singing, so I am singing on that song. So.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Can't wait. I cannot wait.
Yes. Well, okay. Well, thank you for that. I enjoyed the chat room when I could see you guys had some funny things. I couldn't respond to everything. That's what I mean. Still. David McLaurin said, "Say why."
If I do Wakanda for it.
All right. Bye, everybody. Chris, to you.
Okay, Michael, it was a pleasure meeting you in person. I know we're connected on Facebook, but it was great to actually be able to talk to you. And just keep doing what you're doing, brother, and you're just on the right track. It's amazing what you're doing, and what you've accomplished so far in a short time, especially like the Jazz on the Green.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to be back, everyone. I've missed everyone. I've missed the chat room, seeing this every Saturday. One little thing, because of the situation with my internet, I can only have Skype and the chat. I can't have Facebook on, because if not, I'd freeze everything out. So that's why I'm putting down everything as far as the songs. It'll be listed on the little review that I do at the end of the show. Like I normally say hello to the chat room.
Yeah.
That's going to be listed as well. So it's going to be a little bit different. But it's great to be back. And again, Michael, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Ray, you have a safe journey. We'll see you next week. Ciao.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See you next month.
All right.
Next month.
Hello?
Hey, what you doing?
Hey, I'm sitting here thinking about you.
Really? About me?
Yeah, thinking about you.
What you got going tonight?
Not much. What about you?
I'm trying to see if I can come over.
Yeah.